On top, from below, from behind. If you're a woman or you're partnered with one, you've probably wondered, does the position really make a difference in whether she climaxes? The short answer, yes. The way you position yourselves during sex can dramatically change the level of stimulation, the depth of connection, and ultimately the likelihood of orgasm. I'm Dr. Nora Hayes, urologist and men's health specialist with 5 years of experience helping couples rediscover intimacy, satisfaction, and confidence. And today, we're breaking down the science behind sexual positions, which ones are most likely to lead to climax, and why. Before we dive in, do me a favor. Tap like if you believe sex should be about pleasure, health, and connection. Comment below, where are you watching from, and are you in a relationship right now? And of course, subscribe, because this is the one channel where we talk about men's and women's health openly, without shame. Now, let's bust some myths first. Here are some of the biggest misconceptions. Myth number 1, if she doesn't climax during penetration, something is wrong with her. Not true. In fact, research shows that a large percentage of women do not climax from penetration alone. They often require direct or indirect clitoral stimulation. Myth number 2, routine is enough. If you've been together long enough, you'll figure it out. Actually, routine can create predictability, and predictability often dulls excitement. Novelty itself boosts arousal in the brain. Myth number 3, there's one magic position that works for all women. Nope, every body is different. But research points to positions that increase the odds by allowing better control, more clitoral contact, or better alignment. Let's dig into what the studies really say. The first big study on this topic dates back to 1978. Researchers asked married women which positions led to orgasm most reliably. At the top of the list, face-to-face with the man on top, followed by woman on top, then lying side by side. Fast forward to a more modern study. Over 20,000 people in the Czech Republic rated 13 sexual positions for pleasure and orgasm frequency. And here's the kicker. About 1 in 3 women said they do not climax through penetration at all. That's much higher than older numbers, and it suggests many couples are missing the key, clitoral stimulation. But for the women who did climax more consistently, 3 factors stood out. They were a little older, meaning they knew their preferences better. They communicated more openly, and they favored specific positions that gave them more control. So what does that mean for you and your partner? Let's break down the science position by position. 1, woman on top, face to face. Why it works. She controls depth, angle, and rhythm. That means she can adjust to her unique anatomy and maximize clitoral stimulation. Biology. Tilting her pelvis forward often creates direct clitoral contact, which dramatically increases orgasm likelihood. Emotionally, giving her control also boosts her confidence, and that psychological safety enhances arousal. Practical tip, let her set the pace. Your role is to support, not rush. The next position also gives her control, but adds intimacy in a surprising way. 2, sitting face to face. Why it works? This position allows eye contact, closeness, and deep kissing. She can grind or rock, creating clitoral stimulation without thrusting. Biology. It combines penetration with consistent external stimulation. Emotionally, it feels intimate and romantic, which reduces performance pressure and helps relaxation. Key for orgasm. Practical tip, use a chair or sit on the edge of the bed. Focus less on speed, more on rocking together. 3, man on top, face-to-face missionary with a twist. Classic? Yes, but small tweaks matter. Positioning a pillow under her hips or shifting your angle slightly can increase clitoral alignment, a technique sometimes called the coital alignment method. Biology. That tilt can transform ordinary missionary into a highly orgasmic position by aligning your pubic bone with her clitoris. Practical tip, slow down. Focus on grinding rather than thrusting. 4, side by side, spooning or face to face. Why it works? It reduces strain, allows deep kissing or touching, and can last longer since thrusting is gentler. Biology. The slower rhythm gives her body more time to build arousal. Practical tip, use your hands. Clitoral stimulation here can make the difference between nice and mind-blowing. 5, rear entry, kneeling or prone. This position provides depth, but less direct clitoral contact. Some women love it, others don't climax from it alone. Practical tip: combine it with clitoral stimulation, your hand, hers, or a small vibrator. That's how you transform this from just deep to truly satisfying. So what does this mean for your relationship? Here's a simple plan you can try starting this week. Talk first. Ask her what feels good and listen without ego. Experiment with 2 to 3 positions. Start with woman on top, sitting face to face, and missionary with alignment. Add variety, even small changes, different angles, different locations. Wake up the brain's arousal centers. Don't forget clitoral stimulation, fingers, oral, toys. There's no rule that says penetration must work alone. Track what works. After a week or two, ask, which felt best? Build from there. Remember, this isn't about replacing routine. It's about enriching it. If you've struggled to help your partner climax, don't blame yourself. Most men were never taught this science. Many women weren't either. What matters isn't the past. What matters is that you're curious enough to learn now. That curiosity itself is intimacy. It shows care, respect, and desire to connect. Your relationship doesn't need perfection. It needs exploration. So, which positions are most scientifically linked to orgasm? Woman on top, sitting face to face, missionary with alignment tweaks, and side by side with gentle rhythm. The lesson: the best positions are the ones that give her control, clitoral contact, and room for communication. If this helped you, do 3 quick things. Tap like, so this video reaches more couples who need it. Comment below, which of these positions do you want to try first? Subscribe, because every week we break the silence on men's and women's health with science, empathy, and honesty. I'm Dr. Nora Hayes, and my mission is to help couples feel more connected, confident, and fulfilled at every stage of life. Your pleasure matters, her pleasure matters, and together your happiness matters most.